Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Dev's Kingdom. This is Jacob. In today's tutorial, we're going to show you how to use Codestral 2501 with Cline 3.1. So in my last tutorial, I already showed you how to use Codestral version 2, which is 2501, to use with continue.dev. In this tutorial, we're going to switch the gears a little bit to show you how to use Cline 3.1 with the latest version of the Codestral from Mistral AI. So that being said, let's get started. And so just create a notebook called codestral.com. So follow this curl command. You should be able to spin up Visual Studio web version on your Kaggle. And also make sure you turn on everything out so you can access everything from the Visual Studio web like this. Okay, so this is what we're going to demo today. Let's go back to kaggle.com. And so first create a function to run bash command within Python. And also make sure you install ungrok and pygrok. So, and also make sure that you have ungrok token ready to paste it in here. And after that, just point your public ungrok token or public ungrok URL to localhost, which is 8000. This is where the coder.com Visual Studio web version is going to run. And that's it. So then you can start to use the code-server to spin up the Visual Studio web version. So let's go to the Visual Studio that's already running. So after you spin everything up, you should be able to use a public URL to access the Visual Studio, like this one. And to install Cline, just go to these extensions. You can install Cline. And after that, make sure you'll be able to go to this Cline icon. So you click the icon. And also make sure you can click the settings so you can set up the Mistral as a provider. And for the API keys, just copy the Codestral API key from your Codestral Mistral console, the Codestral section, and paste it in here, right? The default model is Codestral latest, so this is free model. Even you see this pricing here, but it's a free model, so it's free to use. If you have any custom instructions, you can paste your custom instructions here. And so I won't go through this how to customize your prompt instructions in this video, but if you want to know how this works, I can create another video to show you how to do it, and just leave a comment below. And after that, you can click done. So you Cline version for the Codestral version 2 should be ready to go. Then we can start testing. And so first, we want to test very simple things. As you can see already, did some simple test, and you can see that I want to create a simple to-do list app with Chef's DCN. And after the app is created, and also want to make sure the UI look good. So the initial UI doesn't look very good. So I want to ask Codestral again to see, can you make the UI look a little bit more fancier and make the input box and button align better with more spaces. So these are the only two prompts that are already made. So you can see that it's already running, and basically it's running in this same domain. So you can see this is the same domain as the Visual Studio web version. So this is running, and let's refresh it. So you can see that this is running. So basically, this is a very simple to-do list. You can just add text, right? You can add this to-do list and delete it, right? You can add test 1, add it, and test 2. So you can see this is working. So, meaning this coder is good. And we want to make some changes though, right? So you can see we have made an app and we make one update. So we want to further update it so that to make everything look even better or more functional. So let's type in more prompt, right? So can you make the input box and button in one row, on the same row, and make the color, the background color, as cool black, right? So the thing should look very, very cool. So let's just hit enter. So you can see this is start running, right? So start to actually change the CSS and also because the server is already running, so they won't actually restart the server. So this is also part of the initial setup. Cline will actually spin up the server as well. So you can see this CSS is being updated, right? And let's see what it's trying to do. Is basically trying to edit this file, right? Click save. Because the div edit doesn't work with the web version. If you have a local Visual Studio, that should work. So instead, it uses ret2 file to actually update this file. Let's click save. So those updated the index.html. So you can see that the task is completed, and they try to open it on a 8081 port, but we don't have that on local, so we just do reject, and you can refresh the other link. I'll refresh it a little bit. Let's see the new changes, right? You can see the new changes. Also, basically they made some changes with the HTML and CSS. You can see that's very nice. And let's go to the actual running web site, and then you can see that when we refresh it, you can see this is cool black and it looks very good, right? So it's actually updated according to the instructions. So that being said, this is how you actually using Cline with Codestral 25.01 release. So hopefully this is helpful, and if you do like this video, please subscribe, like, or comment if you have any questions. Thanks so much for supporting the channel, and see you in the next one.